Nice to meet you, Mr. Crafts.
No problem.
I wanted to ask you about my presentation I did a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was wondering, what did you think of my presentation, just generally? What do you think?
Very professional. You clearly took a lot of time to prepare your outfit for the presentation. You spoke very well, very clearly, with a lot of confidence. And I think one of the overriding impressions I got from the pitch itself was how passionate you were, not just about the genre of the music, but also your magazine as well, in terms of its position within the market and how successful you felt it could become as a publisher or prospective publisher for the magazine. That was something that I felt was a real strength. Just some other notes that I made during the pitch itself. Your social media references and your ability to establish how you're going to promote your magazine through social media compared to other magazines that you've researched was another really impressive factor. So yeah, that was very good.
Do you think I covered all the content and information that you need to know?
Yeah, I think certain things in terms of for your own development, try and avoid phrases like stuff when you're talking about certain areas. So practicing on your vocabulary and getting people to watch your pitch before you go in, I think that would definitely be something that I would focus on. Avoid reading off the board as well. There were certain moments where you looked at the board and read off the board. It's very easily done, but that's something that you can focus on as an area of development next time round. You highlighted the flat plan, which was really impressive, but you said it was only half of the flat plan. As publisher of the magazine, I want to see all of that flat plan. So that's something you need to go away and actually go and show me what the whole flat plan is going to look like. So that's something you need to go away and do, definitely. Your front cover, that's something you might ask me some more questions on at the moment, but there's definitely some areas that you can focus on with the front cover.
Yeah, actually speaking of front cover, what kind of areas would you like me to improve on? What are you missing?
Yeah, you've got the majority of the content there and it looks like a music magazine front cover, but some areas that I think you definitely need to focus on. Your social media should be positioned within the barcode area itself. The font styles at the moment, I wouldn't say are very fit for purpose for your actual music genre. I think you need to go away and look at some other suitable font styles, maybe from the colour lines, and I think you've got to done that anyway, which is really good to see. The alignment, just make sure you use the ruler tool within the Photoshop and some of the desktop publishing software you've used to make sure that everything is symmetrically nicely presented. The masthead can do a bit bigger, it's the most prominent feature on the page. I noticed there was a bit of dead space to the side. You need to just make sure that's stretched across the whole page, but that's an easy fix. And the main image, just make sure from a conventional standpoint it's overlapping the masthead itself instead of picking up. But other than that, I think there's some very, very promising features with the front.
And what did you think of the double page spread?
Really, really impressed. I think the backgrounds, collage of the musical notes that you have was a nice touch. Your columns are very well integrated around some of the imagery on the page. Use of a drop cancel as well was very conventional, impressive to see. Yeah, but certainly a very, very strong component of your pitch was the double page spread.
Thanks. Do you think that I was engaging in my presentation? That would make you focus more?
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the things that was very impressive about your pitch was you gave people eye contact. You clearly rehearsed your presentation skills. Your body language was very positive, encouraging, very inviting as well. So when I was listening to your pitch, I was not only engaged in what you were saying, but what was going on behind you as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you mentioned a few strengths and weaknesses, but do you have any other thing that you can add on strengths and weaknesses that I need to improve on?
No, I think just other than those areas there, Tariq, I would just say things like when you read off the board, you talked about the push and pull techniques of the old marketing magazine. I know what push and pull techniques are, as do you there. I would just focus on, instead of reading out the definitions, what push and pull techniques are you actually going to adopt to promote the magazine. So as a publisher, I need to know that information. So if you haven't got that information, yeah, exactly, examples, that would be something I would focus on. But other than that, well done.
And yeah, like the feedback I received from Seven Monkey, like it tells me that I need to explain more about demographics.
Yes.
Do you have like any idea?
Yeah, I think the socio-economic needs of your readership, we need to know. We've got an idea of what it's going to be, but we need to know that you have an idea of that. So really, really clearly state what those are going to be. How do you know that? So what research have you conducted into the socio-economic groups in order to understand what they are? How is your magazine going to be similar to other classical music magazines in terms of socio-economic needs. Those are the things you need to kind of make sure you reflect upon after you've conducted the pitch, or if you're going to conduct the pitch again, that's something I would definitely focus on again.
Yeah, final question, like, would you invest in my magazine? Like, what reasons would you?
I think if you address all of those areas there, absolutely, it's something that I think is going to be a really, really exciting addition to potentially our publishing repertoire of magazine.
Oh, thanks a lot.
All right, no
Thank
problem.
you for your time.
No problem. Shall I look back, see what it's like?